Today I want to spend a little more time on one of the middle parts of that. We show up, we let go, we work and wait. I want to spend a little more time on that letting go part today. We can't sow seeds unless we open our hands. This week we pick up in 2 Corinthians where we left off last week, and Paul continues with the seed image. He reminds the church in Corinth that seeds come from God, that God gives seeds, he gives enough seeds, and when they're planted, they multiply, and a harvest of thanksgiving comes. So listen again to two of the verses today. This is three of the verses, 10 through 12. Paul says, "He who supplies seed to the sower and bread for food will supply and multiply your seed for sowing and increase the harvest of your righteousness. You will be enriched in every way for your great generosity, which will produce thanksgiving to God through us. For the rendering of this ministry not only supplies the needs of the saints, but also overflows with many thanksgivings to God." There are a few things to say about why Paul is telling the Corinthians this. 2 Corinthians so there's 1 Corinthians and 2 Corinthians. 2 Corinthians has about pieces of maybe 3 different letters in it that are put together. Some of the letters in between are missing, so it's kind of pieces of certain letters that are put together to come to us as what we call 2 Corinthians. One commentary says that because of that, reading this letter is like starting a TV show halfway through. We don't know the full plot, but there's certain things that we can tell from what we do have. A couple of those things from what we can tell are this. First, Paul had experienced some tension with the Corinthians, in part because he had told them he was going to come visit them. He changed his plans. He wrote them a letter instead of visiting. That was something that presumably some of them were not very happy about. And then second, when Paul does come, he's working on collecting an offering to give to people in need in Jerusalem. And because he came not at the time that was planned, but at another time, when he gets there, the offering isn't ready. And so along with repairing their relationship, along with repairing things after he didn't show up when he said he would, he also wants to encourage them to give to this offering to help the church in Jerusalem. All of this means that for this group of people, to give means not only that they're going to be letting go of some of their resources, it also means that they're going to need to let go of some of the misunderstandings that they are holding. Sowing seeds, generous giving, those things happen when our hands are open. Forgiving others, too, happens when our hands are open and extended. And when our hands are open, when our hearts are open, thanksgiving to God can overflow out of them. So open hands are a powerful thing here for Paul and for us.